How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in Road to Vostok and we are going to try and reach the weaponsmith trader. On day 10 he actually appears on the Outpost map and today we are going to try and find him. Now getting to the outpost is fairly easy. From the cabin that we start with on the village map, we can follow the train tracks that are right in front of the cabin and we can follow them all the way to the edge of the map. And as soon as we reach the edge, we are going to see this yellow tape, and as soon as we reach the tape, we have to turn left and follow the tape until we reach the entrance of the school map. And as soon as we get to that map, we just have to follow the main road that we spawn on, just go straight past the bridge and past the school until we reach the end of the road, and that is where the entrance to the outpost map is. You know, the thing about this map is that there's not much cover. We do have, trees and whatnot to hide behind, but I don't know how much they're gonna help us. Oh. Oh my goodness, alright. There's two of them. I got one. There's one more to our right. He was like all the way back there. Oh! Another one! No, there's three of them. You kidding me? Where's number 3? I got number 3 as well. Dude, just 3 of them hanging out here. This guy had a pistol. This guy had an AK. Or an RK. And then what about this guy here? Oh my goodness. Alright, luckily we got them all. Although I did miss my shots on the third guy. This guy has the small AK, alright. We don't have any space for it, do we? Gotta try and make some space. Here we go. Alright, my goodness. Look at this area here. It's just so open. Now, when it comes to the trader, he's actually in a bunker. On the outpost map, we have 3 different bunkers, and the weaponsmith trader is in the top left corner of the map, kind of, in the bunker. Again, we can easily use the tape, so as soon as we spawn in on the map, we can turn left, and then just follow the yellow tape until we reach these stones, and past the stones, we can see the bunker. We just have to cross the road, and then the bunker will be right in front of us. There is a sign up front, and then on the door, on the entrance door, we can see that it says road above it, and if we go in, that is where we are going to find the trader, which does have some pretty good gear. Oh my goodness, look at this! Helmet, an M4, 545, which is for the M4, I believe. Magazines. Alright, what is this? A special crate, which costs 3,500. Ooh, 50 seconds. Let's get the helmet, right? And then 762. Come on. Give him some sticks. No, what do we give him? This? That? Don't think we need these. Windbreaker, this thing. Here we go. Alright, and we got our hands on a helmet, which we can equip. Here we go. That should definitely help us out, right? The helmet. What the heck, for a hat, he's gonna give us 3762 bullets for our weapon and a magazine. Alright. I actually have one on us, so we're gonna do this. And we are going to do this. And check it out. What else does he want? He wants mustard and some soup. He wants, I don't know what that is, but he's gonna give us some grenades. And if we are to get some armor from him, he wants a couple of different types of bullets. 9x39, 762, and 4x30. Unfortunately, I could only complete that one quest with the hat, but I was happy that we managed to get a helmet to protect our forehead because, whenever we get blasted in the forehead, we have to use those big SOS medkits, which are pretty rare, but now that I had a helmet, I was feeling a bit more confident. Oh, wow, okay. What does he have? That hurt big time. Luckily, we now have this helmet, which is at 0%. This guy headshotted me! And broke my leg. What a mad lad. He just destroyed the helmet that we got. And broke our leg. What did he shoot us with? What in the heck? What is that? It's the same weapon that I have, isn't it? It's the RK62? RK95. Is that better than our own? Oh, he's got some stuff on him as well. RK95, this one here. Let's see if we can make a bit of space for it. Nope, not yet. Hold on, hold on. I might just drop this actually. There we go. RK95, 20% condition, but it does have a magazine. What the heck? Well, we got to enjoy that helmet for about 5 minutes. It was now at 0% durability, but it did protect us a bit from that forehead shot. But since it was now broken, I decided to go back to the trader and see if we could get another one. Unfortunately, he did not have one, but he did have an ACOG scope, which we could put on our rifle, so we now finally had some range. That guy's trying to snipe us with a pistol from all the way back there. Got him. Alright, so he's in the field there. I don't know if I want to go and loot him though. That area there is so open. The heck? Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. And going there for a pistol. No, let's not do that. We're definitely gonna get lit up and then we are going to lose our cool scope here. You know, it only took me like 14 days to get it. So I definitely don't want to lose it. Now, when we came here, I took out a guy like right over here. I want to see if he's still on the ground. Oh, he is. And he's got an RK, which I'm going to pick up. And then I'm also gonna make a fire because we are very, very cold. And we do have some fireplaces around here that we can use. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. How did he not break our kneecaps? Alright, alright. One is going this way, another one behind us, right? I cannot aim this thing for the life of me, can I? I'm just gonna use this. I have to, I have to. I know it's a waste, but I have to. Big trouble, big trouble. What does this guy have? He's got the MP5, and the other guy had a full-blown AK, right? Yeah, I hit him. No, no, that's not the guy. That's not the guy. There's one more. There's one more. Somebody had a big AK. Ooh. I know the big SOS medkit was a waste there. Because we have to use it for, you know, headshots and whatnot, but I was so low. And I do have a couple more stashed away. The heck, is that him? Oh, that looked like a guy. Look at that. Looks like a guy holding a weapon. That's the head. That's the weapon this way. Oh, snap. Big trouble, big trouble. It sounds so scary, but like it turns out they have like just pistols and stuff. I want to make a fire here really fast. At the barrel, we are really cold. What the heck? This place turned into a battle for survival. It went from 0 to 100 so fast. So I got this guy with the MP5 right here. Then there was another guy with a pistol, and there's another guy now, which I think has a pistol as well. But then where's the guy with the AK? Somebody was lighting us up with an AK. Or was it this guy with the MP5? That's entirely possible. Oh, whoa, right. There's so many guys here. Come on. He's only got a pistol. Don't freak out. I'm just gonna yoink this really fast. So there's a guy right over there. I gotta get used to the scope. It does sway a little bit. And I feel like the more arm stamina we lose, the more the scope is going to go crazy. There you go. I got him. I don't trust this though. There's another guy with a full-blown AK out here. So that guy had a pistol. I don't think it's worth going for him. This guy had the MP5, and then there's another guy with a pistol like right here. Which again, I don't know if it's worth going for it, but we'll see how things go here. I feel like it's a terrible idea. The guy's just there. Pistol, yeah, the G7. And that's about it. Same with the other guy. He's gonna have like the G7 or the 1911 or something like that. Oh my goodness. Right. There's so many NPCs running around this map. Do we have any water on us? We don't have any water, but we can eat the tomatoes, and this is going to give us plus 20 hydration. We'll just loot that guy there, and then we're gonna get out of here. Also, we gotta remember that we can do this as well. So we can switch. Oh, and if we press, what was it? Control and scroll, we can do this. Which is pretty nice. We can like move the scope on our weapon. Oh, this is so open. This run is so open. Oh, a knife. Flipping Siam. Not worth it. I saw a guy by the big weapon. So not worth it. Oh, he's got a alright, he's got a big weapon. Might be worth it. Can fit it in here maybe. I'm gonna go in the trees. Now I did manage to loot those bandits, and one had a Mosin and the other one had a pistol, but after that I started making my way home, and on my way home I found some lumber, which we actually need for a quest over at the general trader. So before going for the attic, which is our base or our home, I decided to stop by the trader. Oh my god, what the heck? Alright, we are screwed big time. Oh, okay, buddy. Did he go inside? I did not know that they could do that. You are actually kidding me right now. You are actually kidding me right now. Since when? Flip you, big time. Oh my god, please. You gotta be kidding me. Does that work? That doesn't work. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. My lumber. We dead. Oh, wow. There goes my lumber. And my sweet scope. That guy just jumped us, and I did not know that they could go in the trader room. That is so unfortunate right there. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, there you go. We lost literally everything. That is so unfortunate. And at the very least, I've gathered some stuff here in the attic. So I've been trying my best to kind of sort out everything. In the cabin, we had like loot just dropped on the floor, loot, you know, randomly in the containers. But this time around, in the attic, I'm trying my best to kind of sort things out. So we have like a container for food, a container from meds. So here I'm just gonna put meds. Here we'll put food. We'll put a couple of weapons in here. And then once again, we have random stuff on the shelves outside. And then in here we are going to have weapons. Oh, RK95. Get some RK magazines. You know, looking back on it, I probably should have kept that big SOS medkit that we used earlier. It would have saved us. Headshots can only be healed by those big red medkits, and I didn't have one, so our HP kept on going down, and I was trying to use the small, you know, bandages to keep our HP kind of up until we managed to reach the attic and pick up one of those SOS medkits, but we didn't make it. Lesson learned, never use those unless we get blasted in the forehead. Also, it does feel like the NPCs are a lot more aggressive now on day, you know, 14, 15 than they were on day 1 or 2. I could be wrong, of course, but I did see a lot more NPCs with AKs and whatnot on the village map. And they do push us like crazy, but we're gonna stop here for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.